go. And so here's these jokers hanging out. And Doctrine says, so, how could humanity defeat Sacrifice? How could they kill an unkillable being? And Advent is like, oh, you know, Doctrine, I'm sure it's because she denied her own eternity and she didn't want to be immortal anymore. And it's like, really? But I'm pretty sure that we're completely unkillable. It's like, oh, well, you know, so she definitely didn't want to live anymore. So they killed her. And Doctrine's like, well, it's very strange. And he's like, but anyway, about Asakim Dowan, his 4 spheres are with me now, even though the man himself escaped. He got away. And Tempter's like, yeah, that don't matter, as long as his spheres are with us now, brilliant. And Doctor's like, yes, excellent, it doesn't matter about where he's gone himself. If he escaped, who gives a shit, it's all about the spheres. Now we just need the Earthlings' 4 remaining spheres. Especially the core, the quarrelling twins, because without that, all of our efforts to revive the Supreme God's soul would be for naught. And then they talk about the greater space collapse, and now they know how to stop it. There's no need to rush the repairs. And Tempty says, ah yes, we need the Earthlings. It's like, yep, and they're conveniently headed our way. And the Doctrine says he's going to concentrate on hastening the fall of the evil seeds across the multiverse. And by that he means everybody not conforming to his very specific definition of proper evolution. So Advent offers to take on the Earthlings, Z3.2 himself, saying he's got a score to settle with them. And Doctrine authorises the use of the 8 spheres. And meanwhile, he'll get the Prodicium ready for all 12, and the ceremony that will save the multiverse. Thank you, Doctrine. And then Advent thinks, so, what will Z3.2's final struggle look like? And then all of our guys like, man, this is the biggest deal of all time. Holy shit. But it's like, okay, yeah, Ziel Burnout Style, the great thing, Dimensional General Guy, we come a long way to get here, and now we gotta fight these guys. It's fucking wild. But for all the dimensional model the universe has become, and how it's messed up countless lives, it's also made a lot of friendships that otherwise couldn't have happened. And the only way to keep this cool friend time going with lots of friends from all the multi-dimensions, multiverse going, is to take out the envoys and also stop the collapse. Brilliant. And then, you know, hoping that one day someone would continue our good work when the next generation of evildoers inevitably arises. It's gonna be the end, fucking duo. Then it's all good. We're seeing the Zeta kids and the Destinies hanging out, the Double O's and the Wings. Hero never expects his fight to truly be over, but Setsuna has at least one plan in mind. Once this is all done, he wants to go to the ELS homeworld and reconfirm the idea of communication transcending species as a first step towards forging a truly universal understanding among all life. Pretty wild. Remember that dude when most theory went was I am Gundam? And now he's articulating that? Pretty wild. It's almost as if Setsuna's character arc is fucking bizarre. But Hero just asked the Setsuna to be sure to return in one piece so he can tell Hero what the truth of the universe stuff and bullshit all actually is. And then these jokers talk about Minerva, and it really says that Bernardi hasn't changed a bit. And then Bernardi says that he changed what he had to, and left alone what he could afford to. And then these jokers are talking, and Hathaway might be moving towards following Bernardi's good example, judging by how Kess actually seems to be finally warming to him. Yeah, PTSD Charles Sullivan has a hard time becoming being a people. Becomes the magic wave of ultimate understanding. He did it. He did it. And while the new type kids revel in the joys of youth, the adult new types have got more on their mind. And they're wondering that if we prevail against the envoys, and Amuro says there's no point assuming that we won't, will that make us higher dimensional beings ourselves? Amuro's fairly certain that humanity won't have it that easy. Like, one leap, even a giant one, along the open path of evolution won't be enough to change the entire world. And he thinks it will take humans as long to become perfect as it took us to rise from apes. And so, little hope of seeing that day ourselves, says Shah. But then again, there's lots to be proud of just from being present for seeing the path opened itself. And neither Shah nor Haman intend to leave each other behind as they watch the new kids through the door. And then Haman's like, don't you fucking die, Shah. You mean that? He's like, nope, not gonna. And same to you, Haman. We're gonna be together forever now. And I was like, ah, fuck, well, that's fine too, I guess. He thinks about it, and yeah, and then he says, yeah, Amuro believes that belief itself is mankind's power, and it will lead to the light with a capital L. And he's like, yes, Lala, you're bullshit. Here's these jokers hanging out, and belief could quell all the world's violence if everyone shared it, but there'll be plenty of bullshit back home to deal with. The Mithril Jokers suggest to Zero and the other Black Knights to join them and become friggin' cool dudes. And helping with that, and now that the Whispered are deaf, then someone's got to help make up for the brain power, and what else than the world's smartest man? And then Sasuke's like, oh yeah, and also firepower. Because if Sasuke is going to lead a normal life with Kaname, then, you know, they're going to be down a man as well, but he's got the final battle first. living together as man and woman. That's the power of love. And Kamala is like, oh jeez, what? And Kiriko is done. After this is over, he's not fighting ever again. He's going to live quietly with Fiana, graduating from this endless world of combat. And speaking of graduating, none of our kids have done it yet. They're all really behind on their homework. Here's one. He's like, oh jeez, this sucks, Shotaro. I haven't done my homework for like a month. I've been too busy saving the entire multiverse. Shit. It's like, well, and then I was like, it'll work out. Never mind. Don't worry, it's fine. And he's like, whoa, you guys get what? It always works out. Me and Shotaro never fucked up. It's always worked out every time. Remember when Shotaro was just hanging out with his girlfriend in his house, and then Gura, the son of Space Satan, just walked in and was like, hello everybody, like fucking Joey from Friends. That was fucked up. And he's like, how you doing? But yeah, if we want to get our graduation ceremonies on time, we've got to work hard. You've got to remember that's the final episode of Trida, which is Wata's show, is him graduating, because that's the final boss. But Gura's here and he tells all of his righteous teammates that if their hearts burn for justice, then they should confront their homework fair and square, instead of, you know, using the Ascension Fusion to cheat and get the answers. Fucking Gura. And here are these jokers. He's like, it's fine, no problem. But they're, here's Roger saying, don't worry, the show must go on. And Kagi's like, what of it, Roger? Why don't you come work for 21st Century Security? We could use you as a negotiator. And then Roger here, as his first line says, headhunting, it begins. And then Banjo comes up to Roger and is like, hey, you could be a private eye like me. And he's like, you know what, Banjo, that's pretty appealing too. That is basically what I was anyway. I had extremely inappropriate job title. And then these nerds are going to be part of the first wave of colonists to live on the Vajra homeworld, and they discovered it, so they're allowed to help populate it. And there'll probably be some other weird space monsters to talk with or fight or whatever if they're bars. Who gives a shit? We can deal with it. There's nothing can beat us. And here's Basara yelling about how yeah, space is good. I'm gonna sing throughout space. And later, would love to see Basara sing a little humanity back into the human alliance. And he himself has decided to live quietly with the Gargantua fleet when all this is done. And then these jokers talking about their bullshit, and we're gonna need like a lot of galaxy scale thinking, like getting the human alliance to be good, given the scale of our alliance between the Earth and all the other planets and species and everything. And now that Sidrills are no more, and we're allowed to go out wherever the fuck we want. But the most jaw-dropping one comes from Mucha here, and he says, hey boss, you should see if any of the Vajra ALS will take you as a boyfriend, because human women don't give you the time of day. And then boss is like, hell yeah, that's a really good idea. And then guy's like, wait, what the, and then Kay's like, nope, he's got the right attitude. There's a whole fucking, there's plenty more fish in the sea, and there's plenty more seas to have fish in. Let's go. And then now he thinks about, hey, there's even parallel universes. Maybe there's one where boss is attractive. And Sakuya's like, hell yeah, that would be real good. A humanity where I'm not homeless. But Aoi's like, hell yeah, maybe I'll be able to meet my senpai again. It's all about dreaming big. don't fire minion. And these dudes are like, yeah, we gotta go to Gate of Valhalla and fuck everything up. Don't worry, it's fine, Koji. We're good. And Noriko and Kazumi have been planning to join the Frontier Fleet on its journey, but now that that's changed to colonizing, it's not much of a journey. So Simon offers them a spot on the Great Gurren Fleet, which is going to go forth in search of all the other Spiral races. Now they've got a chance to pick up the pieces, since the anti-spirals are beat up. And they're like, hell yeah, Nono wants in too. Because, you know, there's not much use for her on a peaceful Earth. And then Naoki's like, alright, fine, you twisted my arm, I'll come too. We'll join the Great Gurren Fleet, it's fine. And Tico will join, and Nicola's like, hell yeah, even if we don't have topless powers, we can help. And it's like, no, Nicola, you can't. Bye. Boss was gonna bang his face as well. That's his dream. And the Aquarian folks can do whatever the fuck they want with their freedom, but he's like, we can join Mithril, we can join the Vajra, we can join the Great Gurren Gang, we can do whatever the hell we want. But the Evil kids have got to go back to the Holy Angel Academy and tell all their classmates about what they've been up to. But before that, he's like, hell yeah, can't wait to do the man-woman combination, hell yeah, gonna do it, gonna fuck. Andy, that's not what it's about. Oh, these guys, that's mix, classic mix with their power. And Kagura and Jin, yeah. So, but before we do that, you know, how about we check out how Altair's doing now that it hasn't got a machine that murders it constantly. And let's go, Mother Apollo. Hell yeah, it's good. And the Eva folks, including Shinji, have stuff to do in their future, because they were sort of in the middle of a thing. And most of Shinji's deal is atoning for his past mistakes, but nothing will get done by dying along the way. So Asuka says don't die, and calls him Baka Shinji, calls him Idiot Shinji for the first time in a real long time, and then she calls Mari Four Eyes again. Kei's having a good time, and his Xena, and they don't like each other, so they're finding it a bit hard to participate in all this pre-final battle good times. Kei's been thinking long and hard about why the failed space-time concussion bomb was able to bring down the walls between all these worlds, and it's now clear that it's intimately involved with this widely connected Chaos Cosmos and the S-Terran planet. If there's any hope of a true dimensional healing, then it's here. But even the two great singularities have to learn the mechanism behind the collapse before they can try and stop it. Because these goddamn Baals, the envoys, the power that seeks the agents of the power that seeks oblivion, where do they fucking come from? Like, so we got the envoys, and then there's the Baal dudes. Where, like, what's their deal? And are they actually even real, or is it just all bullshit told to us by the envoys? Setsuko's plan is to continue in the military after this. Gonna carry on with the Glory Stars. Everyone's like, don't die. Hell yeah, I ain't gonna die. Setsuko, buy you a beer after this. Yep. Rand is gonna continue his repair business to keep searching for his boss at Silo Beta, Mel's dad. And there's Esther's like, oh jeez, I wish I could be lovey-dovey like them. Marguerite asks Crow what he's gonna do. And he's like, well, I got... Yeah, so Margaret's saying, and Crow, what will you do after this? And he's like, paying off my debt. Yeah, I got $1 million. I owe $1 million. I gotta pay $1 million. He's like, really? But how you? He's like, I ain't got $1 million. It just happens. You just always get $1 million debt. Crow, and then she's blushing. Probably because he said that his payments are gonna go slower with her being so good. But Marguerite is like, hell yeah, dude. I love that devotion that you've got. I love that ability to devote yourself to a thing. Come live with me on Mars. Chief, what are you doing here? Why'd you come here? And then Eiji shows up. Fuck him. And Hibiki finally wakes up and joins the team. Because remember, he passed out at the end of the last thing. And he's here, and he knows there's no time to be napping. And he's not gripped by the delusion that he himself can turn the tide, especially after he failed to keep Asukim in check. So it's all going to be a team effort. And Tri has done everything she can to strengthen the dimensional barrier system, and everything's as ready as it ever will be. Oh yeah, remember at the end of the last thing, all of humanity voted to take down the barrier. Now that everyone's had their what the hell are you going to do when we're done, they ask Hibiki for what he's going to do. And he says, a haircut. And everyone's like, wait, what? That's... really? It's a bit anticlimactic. And then, like, yeah, the poker face guy. But yeah, his current haircut is a conscious attempt to hold on to his mother by mirroring her appearance. And he's feeling like he can move on with his life. And with all that he's learned from everybody else, it seems that he can do just about anything he damn well pleases. And he could go back to be a beast hunter if he wants. He could be a test pilot. And Hibiki's final score in the simulator, his lifetime record so far is 224 wins to 387 losses. And he's like, that doesn't sound that good. And he's like, well, I mean, you started off as an actual rank amateur who found the robot and then got in it and tried your best against some of the best mecha pilots that the multiverse has ever seen. And if you only count matches since the time prison was broken, his record is actually 144 to 145. Pretty hot stuff. But before they talk about, it's like, see, you could be a test pilot, but before they... And then Crow's like, yeah, he's real hard-boiled, alright. But... And then Suzume says, hey, before we talk about what he's doing after graduating, he's got to actually graduate first, shitheads. And then Sasuke's like, yes, that's right, with all of us. And he's like, yep, you're right. Let's do it. Let's all graduate. Wow, wow. And here's Suzume, and they have a thing where they talk about anti-spiral and her glasses, and Suzume says that she's going to become a teacher, but she would really like Hibiki to take her glasses off for her. There's a metaphor that he's like, can't you just ask Eiji to change your pilot suit? He's like, "Duh! Right, fine. Got my work cut out for me and my feminine wiles before we can have a true love, happy ending, you goddamn poker face." And he's like, "Oh, geez, sorry, I'm garbage." But don't worry, she'll give him a private lesson. And inwardly, well, Hibiki is grateful to have had such a great partner as Suzune. He seems to believe in and leading that he thinks it can't last. I wonder if that dude's going to try and kill himself, because that's been foreshadowed a lot. But here we are, scenario 61, The Black Sun. Bink. 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 No, not all yellow burnels look all lumpy. Like, what's his face? Like, Elgin Roddick didn't. They don't all look exactly the same. It's just that the ones that all got together are fucking idiots. It's mostly the fucking problem with these idiot jokers. They're fucking awful. I love them dearly, but they're all trash. No, they can look however they want. Like, his natural form in Z1 was the beautiful boy. And he was the lady form as well, except that was also a mask. But here we are, this is where Wrath Babylon would be in this world. And look over there, the Black Sun. And that's what remains of this solar system star. And AG explains that as stars are lumps of dimensional energy, and we know that Wrath Babylon site is an optimal location for that energy's use, and this is the supreme god, or what will become that. And then here's Advent, who's like, "Yep, you nailed it. This is it's like, nice to meet you. It's the supreme god. He summons some nerds." Make popcorn for this shit. Hell yeah, don't worry, you won't. It's like, wow, look at all these guys. And Advent says that while his troops are fitting for a final battle, he wants us to know that this isn't all with his firepower. There are other troops elsewhere in the multiverse. It's like, wait, are you also taking out other sentient races? And he's like, no, of course not. They're there to stop the greater collapse. What? Is this true? And he's like, yes, of course, I've never lied to you. And then Zero internally senses that there's some desperation in Advent's voice, and there's clearly more going on than he's admitting. But we'll get ready, we're going to beat that guy up for what you did to Asukim, what you did to Sacrifice. We're going to do it. Yep, Hibiki's like, yep, time to get revenge on you for what you did for my family, to me, and to the world. Fuck you. And then Advent's like, yes, Hibiki, this is the day that I raised you through so many trials for. And he says, but then he says, but can you and all of Blue hope to prevail against me, an envoy with 8 spheres? And the SR point is, within 4 turns, defeat all enemies, saving Helios for last. So, let's sing me up to Buttercup. Biosensor, Psycho Frame, Zero System, NTD. Let's go.
Power to the dream! Except!
Kali spamming gitu. I mean, that was the completely wrong spell, but it don't matter. Try again.
Try again!
Yeah, like, Setsuna has the unique combo of Zeal and the L+. So, he's the best dude to hang out with the boy. Max God. Let's go.
Power to the dream! Sa, 行くぜ! Try again! Try again!
And his concert so far has taken less than a minute. You was touched the last 4 weeks? Yowza. Yowza. I mean, that's a good map attack right there. The things you need to know is AG is all of the Edelburn elves combined except for one, which is Umbriel inside Suzume. Advent, Absorbed, Asakim, and the other envoy. There's a thing called the envoys, that are the 4 fundamental emotions of humans: joy, happiness, anger, and sorrow. And they're bad, they're rude, they blow up everything all the time in their sheds. We achieved apotheosis and became one with everything. It's pretty good. Is everyone getting the Kiriko's gun treatment? I mean, maybe. There we go. Yeah, like she wouldn't have killed those guys with the method deck without the soul.
AT でも戦いようはある。今まで生き残ってきたのは強行に過ぎなかったようだ。
Now you've really done it. Should be rosterized into PP? No, he's gonna fuck a bug. He doesn't need any PP. Boss doesn't need any PP because he's already perfect, whereas Kuroko might die to a bad move. Ba-bum.
Wakata. 先行する。急所に直撃させればいい。
That powerful boy. Okay, so what does she need for decisive battle? 140, yeah, sure.
Se せっかくもらった役目だ。バッチリ行くぜ。殴り合いならお手のもんよ。隊長は我々を因果の果てへ導いてくれる。
Damn, that dude's really intense on the mic, jeez.
加減を知らねえ。大グレンダンの魂が。
お前をぶった切る。我々は生き延びる。宇宙の終焉を超えて。隊長は我々を因果の果てへ導いてくれる。足りないぜ。気合もパワーも魂も。まだまだまだま
My
だ
yell,
ま
my
だ。
power, my soul. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
決めてやる。
That one's good.
こいつが俺のドリルだ。ギガドリルブレイカー。
Wow.
いいだろう。それが最善策だ。一度は死んだ人間だ。多少の無茶は通す。自分はクロノの一員、隊長の忠実なしもべ。
私に倒されることを幸運に思うのだな。
導いてください、隊長。我らを、運命を。隊長は我々の希望であり、我々の運命そのものだ。
なめるな。ここまでだな、俗物。そこか。一点集中だな。逃がさん。逃がさんと言った。
隊長は我々の希望であり、我々の運命そのものだ。
ライダーの力を見せてやる。ライダージャイン。
我々は生き延びる。宇宙の終焉を超えて。
少しでも力になれるなら、シモン、ヨハネ、ペテロ、いけー！
隊長は我々を因果の果てへ導いてくれる。
龍馬、 向こうもやる気のようだ。面白え。蹴散らしてやるぜ。ビーム。
私が牽制します。 Z の切れ味を見せてあげるわ。
宇宙、未来、因果、運命、それは一つに集まる。いくぞ。ノーアルタコパンチを覚醒。百発百中ロケットパンチ。ビッグバーンパンチ。隊長は我々を因果の果
それじゃお先に失礼して。こちらチーム D、 お先にやらせてもらうわね。吹っ飛べ
宇宙、未来、因果、運命、それは一つに集まる。
さっさと型をつけようじゃないの。照準合わせは頼むよ、モーム。
任せてくださいですな。それじゃお先に失礼して。
隊長は我々の希望であり我々の運命そのものだ。
あんまり遊んでる時間はないみたいだ。射撃ってのはこうやるんだ。
イエーイ、ナイスチームワーク。いっけ
ー。全ては隊長の意志のもと、反逆は許されない。
お客さん、目をつぶっちゃいけないよ。狙い撃つのはハートだけにしたいけど。
感覚が研ぎ澄まされていく。月光町システムを使うしかないとは。そんなものではな。気づくのが遅かったようだな。まだ私に役目があるというなら。
たっぷり聞かせてやるぜ俺の歌を。
バサラ、ミレーヌ、フォーメーションメドレーだ。
分かったわレイ。
俺たちのハートを叩きつける。行くぜ。トライアゲン。
Friggin' weird shit that was in front. Sorry about that. Friggin' phone. My dad talking to me about stupid shit. What I liked about there was one guy we fought in one of the Asclepius things who spoke really slowly, like he's obviously one from Shinku's people. Howdy, Bill, how you doing? So he's obviously one of Shiku's people. I don't know who the dude who speaks really close into the mic is. I don't know where he's meant to be from, maybe just a guy. And yeah, these dudes with the idoms, they're the same thing that's in the Angoroi Arcas. There's just, it says shit but it's so distorted that the only word I can ever pick up is Subate, which is everything. Well, who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Yeah, this, one of these guys spoke like Shiku, so he's obviously a Shiku. Yeah, I like Aoi going. Nice teamwork. So good. And these guys, whenever they speak, they always mention the captain or the commander. Obviously, respect that then. In the frozen north, rivals and weapons hand over some material. No! This is where Wrath Babylon is on S Terran, the homeworld of the envoys. And there's the Black Sun. It sucks. There's no Sephiroth here. Yeah, that's what these guys do. They just go, hey, here's the Graviton Ramp Wonk. that whole gun. Wank.
Now おびき出そうったってそうはいかないよ。
No, everything fucking died. Everything is dead. It's absolutely dead because they all became 4 dudes. Yeah, like something about power? Something no chikara? No idea what the fuck I'm saying.
これが俺のテクニック。見とれちゃダメだぜ。
So that's my technique. Let me show you it.
じゃないんだけど。
Alright, that's so that's your technique. Let me show you mine.
私とヘリオスが新たな太陽となる。
Yeah, with this Helios. Real fucking mature, dude. And only the reactors talk to this dude. Here's Rand. We finally got you against the wall, Advent. You've been tricking us since the Green Earth, and now you're gonna pay. I never lied to you. In fact, I've chosen you to help me save the universe. If you're asking that we join your votaries, I pass. We ain't your pets, and it's high time I put a final stop to our friendship. Brace yourself, Advent. Amen, Advent. Such fire, indeed. You are the one I seek. The heat. Saito.
これが私の真の使命だ。私がいなければ世界は闇に包まれる。
Gonna put the world into darkness.
さあ唱えるんだ。
Bontaca's fucking out of there. He's done with this shit. And like the Shiku guy was all like the world, universe, future.
バーンを焼き尽くした炎ただ美しい。太陽が陰ることがあると私の輝きは永遠だ。
Yeah, we're like, Advent, you're a fucking jerk, you lied to us. Like, I've never lied. You are my good friends who will help me save the universe. I'm gonna be the one who fills your dark soul with light.
ロリコ、理想的な回避パターンだったわ。いえ、まだです。もっともっと早く動けるはずです。
Nope,
そんな
that's not it.
ガンバースターでも届かないなんて。
He's like, I see you've seen this attack pattern before. Nah, that's not it. He's just trash. Nude Hyper Bazooka.
そちらを支援する。おちおち寝てもいられんか。大いなる尊。
And this dude casts Zeal when he's above 130 morale. So he has 3 turns and then an extra one. So he's got 4 turns as long as he's above 130 will, because he's a shit. Crow. If this is how it was going to end, I never should have ignored the bad feeling I had with you at the Green Earth. Do you honestly believe that you should have fought me back then? Honestly, at that time, the thought that you would have turned on us never crossed our minds. You calmly observed the situation, and then decide what you must do. It appears your unbreakable will has finally matured fully. Enough with that know-it-all shit. Beneath all that reactor stuff, I'm still Crow Bruce. I make it a point to always repay my debts. Now I'm giving you everything you deserve, Advent. Then come, Crow. I'll face your iron will, and bend it. Can't do anything on the second part. So all we can do to improve her is change her skills to other ones, but she's already got the ones I want, so you know, what are you gonna do? Wing! There's a reason she's got 12,000 PP on spending. It's not because she earned 12,000 in this stage. Setsuko. I've been waiting, Setsuko. I'm glad I can see you like this. Did you also approach me in order to help me awaken as a sphere reactor? That's correct. And now I shall harvest the fruits of that labor. Setsuko, surrender that power to me. The sphere. Those things have twisted the fates of so many, but I'm bringing it all to an end today. I'll defeat all of you envoys. That will not happen, and the reason is simple. I stand here, blocking your path. Fucking guy. And then Hibiki, Advent. So the day has finally come. Hope you don't expect to be able to win me over. I needn't even try to do so. You've always belonged to me. That includes your family and your very fate. And Suzume, how dare you? It's fine, Miss Suzume. He's not exactly wrong when he says that. Hibiki. But that's going to change from here on out. I'll overcome his schemes and end him for my father, mother, and sister. Assuming you can, no? I can and I will. That's what I've thought all this time. That's what I've fought all this time for. You're finished, Advent. I'll be rising above you as well. This must be your ascension fusion power. And now I'm gonna show you mine and Suzume's hooks and bullshit. Everybody in the world. Lend us your power. Overriser up. Clean everything. Soul Impetus. Alright, sure. That's the 4 Jokers. Setsuko and Crow and Hibiki. Yeah, it's everybody versus that dude. No one else has shit to say. Oh, gobs. What I do need to do is get the defenders in position. Fucking blammo, big bangs to the neck every time. I just want to get to Advin's attack. Fucking Spirit Bombs the shit out of this. And actually straight up Yamcha's with little spirit ball he controls. Oh no, don't overdo it.
人類の変革を許さないお前たちに神を名乗る資格はない。
Can't be forgiven for messing with humanity's bullshit. Self-styled god or whatever. And then lob! No choice but to use the Moonlight Butterfly. They say they're immortal and undying, but Advent did have to cast, like, after we killed Advent that one time, we went, oh geez, I can't cast Resurrection again. Oh boy. But I don't know if that means they actually die, like he would actually be dead forever, or if it would just take him a while to come back. And like that would inconvenience him. So I don't know if they are like always come back style immortal, or if they just live forever and do whatever the fuck they want. This is humanity's power, as expected. I'm glad that humanity has achieved the Shinka. Worst case scenario, kill them if they don't show back up. Yeah, well, worst case scenario, we kill them and then the universe ends. Like, the worst case scenario currently is, like, not just the universe, the multiverse ends. Everything ends forever. that guy. I hate him. He's so strong. Why is he so strong? The worst case survival scenario? I mean, yeah, like, worst case scenario, we gotta beat him up a lot. Yeah, they're really hard to work with because one of them deliberately sabotages whatever it is you try and do because it's a fucking giggle. One of them hates you and wants to destroy you and all life in the universe because he's decided it doesn't fit his definition of good evolution. Oh, they have the potential to go bad though. Fuck them. Murders them. One of them is Advent, and the other one's dead. Eaten by Advent. And reminded that when they went, how did the humans kill Sacrifice? We're immortal. Advent went, well, I guess she just wanted to die, huh? And they went, yeah, no, that sounds right. They believed him because they've got rules. They can't kill each other.
そこに生きる全ての人たちだ。これで決めてみせる。
The future won't be decided by you. You'll fuck everything up. I'm gonna crash a plane into you, shithead. Blammo, char kick. Right in the dick every time as well. Every fucking time. Beck has the best face for the portrait because T-Bone's just like, oh jeez, this sucks, and David's like, I don't understand what's going on, and Beck is just like, ah, I guess I'm here doing stuff, I guess. Ugh. No, Hibiki is definitely extremely used by Advent and Tempty. Remember when Tempty pretended to be a refugee with no family because they'd all died? Because she thought it'd be really funny to trick Hibiki into thinking there was someone else as shitty as he is in the world. Fucking Tempty owns. Oh, woe is me, all my family's dead, just like yours! Tell me all about yourself, let's be good friends! Ugh, I'm dead! I was murdered! Bury me in space! Actually, I wasn't dead at all. I fucking lied, I'm full of shit. And it made me laugh. So he beat the guy, he sucks. Fucking impossible! But this is my Helios! I have 8 spheres! I can't... Amuro is in the Sazabi, which is Char's ride. Professor Jiraiya! Got it! Alright, here we go! What do you think you're doing? You're gonna use the dimensional barrier thing that didn't fucking work on the Askim guy. Zek Crystal, power up! Blammo! This is... It's like, that's right dude, this is all of our bullshit strength versus your stupid god strength. Let's go Advent, you're getting impossible. I'm Time for you to get your 120 million year comeuppance, jerkwad. See ya, Advent, disappear. Gah! I'm Watashiwa! So, did we get him? He is now sealed away between dimensions. Brilliant. Oh, wait, silly Advent. And here's this guy who's like, ah, yes, as expected of Advent, inept. Defeated by humanity. And he's tempted, he was like, wow, you guys beat Advent, what the heck? And Doctrine says that 12,000 years has made Advent careless. And then Tempty's like, yeah, well, he was kicked out of being an envoy before, so, you know. Yep, but humanity defeated him, so it requires some sort of retribution, some sort of punishment. What's this, Mick? It's fucking Sauron's eye, it's fucked up. And then it's like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Advent killed one of your guys. It's like, yeah, he killed Sacrifice. And then Tim's like, Advent killed Sacrifice is what you're saying? And Doctrine just says, impossible. You must be lying, it's ridiculous. He's like, but he did, we watched him do it. And it's like, shut up. Does his bullshit. And then he calls us Baal and he says that we must be lying because like Advent couldn't lie because he's been free, like him and the other servers have been freed from all conflict and falsehoods. So he declares us true Baals and envoys of the power that seeks obliteration. And not just us, in fact, the entire universe where such power festers is at fault. It's like, what the? And he's like, you're all Baal, the Chaos Cosmos, you come here and fuck with our shit. It's like, wait, you're calling us Baal? It's like, you got a problem with that? And they're gonna blow us up. And it's like, wait, that's fucking bullshit. This is your excuse for blowing up entire galaxies? And Temple's like, yes, I mean, we don't need one, we can do whatever the fuck we want. And then, just quit it! And he's like, nope. And so he blows up another fucking thing. Oh, jeez. And Doctrine is like, yeah, that was the 41th galaxy of the whatever. And it's like, yep, we're that. We're nice and good. Look at this. Oh, now they're gonna do another one. Yep, 2 down. This is how dare you. And they're like, we can do whatever we want, fuck you. But, yeah, we're like, who are you serving by behaving like this? And Doctrine says that the service is self-evident, and it's to save the universe from destruction. Each and every last sin must be purged. And it's like, wow, you're full of shit, dude. It's like with an excuse like that, you can do whatever you want. Just like Striker. And Tempty's like, yep, well, it's brilliant, it's good, I got the bullshit power. And then Hibiki tells her to shut up, and he's not gonna give her any joy. Yeah, if she thinks they're gonna give her any pleasure for what she's doing, then she's wrong. Dead wrong. And then Alto says, yeah, he's like, oh, no, I guess we're not gonna be able to talk through ways of saving the universe. And it's like, yep, we gotta murder these goddamn demons. Evil Baals. You killed Advent, and now you killed... It's like, dang it, no, we didn't. He killed one of you guys. And then Tempty says, it'd be much easier if you guys just laid down your lives in the interest of saving the day, right? And we're like, no, we're not doing that. We're the good boys. Yeah, quit it, Hibiki. Just ignore him. They're stupid. Fulfill Dark and ask him, I'm taking you down. Your goddamn Baals, and the universe must be destroyed. And then Tempty's like, don't worry, Tempty's got this one, it's fine. Yeah, so Crow says, yeah, see why Vildark can ask him so hard to fight against these guys, because their evil is that deep-seated and massive. Tempty tells Doctrine she'll handle the rest, and Doctrine shouts thanks to the unseen god's existence. Mankind's self-achieved perfection has given rise to... He's like, oh, ye unseen god, mankind's perfection has given rise to nothing but sin, so he will go to all parallel universes and personally regulate mankind's evolution. And we're like, dang it, this dude, that's pretty much sounds like the Primordial Menace. No, Advent's not dead. He's just trapped between dimensions forever thanks to the thing that didn't work on Asuka. So I don't know why it'd work on him, but it worked on him. Definitely nothing shifted. Here's Ryoma with a portrait that he's literally never had before. What a good time to introduce it in the penultimate stage. It's like, let's go, you guys. And then Tempter's like, ha ha ha, let's have some fun. And then Doctrine says that the Prodicium is the intended vessel for the new Supreme God Soul. It is the embodiment of all of his people's technology. And Zero's like, yeah, that's pretty good, because, like, thanks, oh God dude. You really helped. And then Kiriko and here are like, yeah, now we know that if we destroy that, you're done. Thanks, you just said, beat me up, kick me. So let's do it. Doctrine Tempty, for the fate of the universe, you're going down. But here's the Prodicium. It's got the sun in the middle of it. It's actually the sun, and it's just all fucked up. It's weird. It's just weird. And 130 will one time he will cast Valor and Confuse. So what I need to do is get someone fucking blown up by him. I need to get him to 130 and then have someone with Invincible blown up by him to use up his bullshit.
Wakatta. 先行する。やらなければやられる。今まで生き残ってきたのは強行に過ぎなかったようだ。
バンバンバンバンバン。
敵と接触したわよ、のりこ。了解。こちらから仕掛けます。お姉様、あれを使うわ。ええ、よくってよ。うわスーパー稲妻ヒー
人の起こす奇跡を見せられている。人類の英知など神の力の前では無意味だ。現世の罪を償う機会を与えてやる。
当たるもんですか。
Super Robot Wars IRL, it's happening.
まだまだ行くわよ。ダブルマスター、これだー。いっけ
ー。助けてくれ。私はまだ。
それでいいの。努力なしで簡単につかめる夢はいらない。そうでしょ。一途な気持ちは必ず叶う。
Yeah, the fucking drop kick is so good. Like, it's a robot built entirely to flick its feet at you and then stand up again. It is so good.
分かった。先行する。
And then the German suplex, little man, is beautiful. Shuffles up to you, tries to climb and carry you.
この瞬間に命を燃やすのよ。はい、今こそ私たち。
Dynamite explosion.
力でねじ伏せるのは俺の流儀じゃねえ。俺たちの熱いハート叩きつけてやろうぜ。
行くぞカサラミライム。
私も頑張っちゃうから。
ダイナマイトエクスプロージョン。
And I really want to take these guys down because they're dangerous because they're fucking map attack. So you want to take them out as soon as possible, because if they get to map attack everybody, that's a lot of dodge penalty. And if they map attack, then obviously you get the chance to fuck them up real good. Bam 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 bam. Zambotsuri, go! I suppose I should change to the right guy so he's actually like good. Yeah, it's pretty good fucking map attack, all things considered. If we stand here, we should be good. I don't mind if Basara gets blown up, but I'd obviously prefer it if he didn't. And then, alright, it's the final stage. Let's give this everything we got. And Marlene, alright, I'm hyped and ready to rock. Here's Tempty. Ugh, you're so noisy. Stop it with the music. This noise disturbs space itself. Your very existence is a blight upon the universe. Hey, don't ditch it before you give it a try. Open your hearts and feel my soul. What? That sound. The melody. It's wafting through my very being. The lost power. Anima Spiritua. Pfft, what the hell do I care about that title? Envoys, listen to my song.
どんなにでかかろうと歌で動かしてやるぜ。聞かせてやろうぜ。
I don't care how big you are.
俺たちのハーモニーを
I'm
よ。
gonna sing it you all the same. This is our harmony.
私も持ってきた。
ダイナマイトエクスプロージョン。
Dynamite explosion. Dynamite.
邪弱という言葉こそが汝にふさわしい。
Tempty and Basara both do whatever the hell they want,
汝らの思い
but I guess Tempty doesn't
生
find
物の反射行動
other people doing what they want that cool.
裁きを
Here's
告
the
げる時
producer.
が来た。汝に罪あり。その名地球人。
It's Tempty casually leaning through the rift in space and dimensions. Told you it was stupid and pointless. Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. Dang it, I got blowed up. Ah, he did it. He cast the big boy move. So this is gonna fucking sting and suck. Because he's about to hot blood map attack fucking everybody into oblivion. That dude just fucking missed the 96% chance on Ren. Fucking incredible. Hey, Chowder. Ren does have a barrier. I'm pretty sure he's got a barrier at least. What's this gonna be? Who knows?
現世の罪を償う機会を与えてやる。
Maybe the Moon Dweller. Maybe second OGs again. So we can do the other routes with the new translation. MX maybe?
この命を差し出せない
I sever your life here!
そんな武器しかねえんじゃん。修理や家業暇になる。
Second OGs is like the best Super Wars game in my opinion. Oh good, he map attacked fucking nobody who couldn't take it. So that fucking helps a lot. Ah, jeez, this dude. So here's Doctrine. You are the embodiment of all of humanity's knowledge. Even if you are, this is a joke. You can't beat us no matter how hard you try. Yet you're still going for it. I admit that I was a fool. Yeah. Nono admits that she was a fool for not realizing how my Onesama felt. However, I'll always take being a fool rather than being evil like you. You dare call us evil? Yes, so much so that you convinced yourselves that you're in the right. Prepare yourselves, envoys. I'll face you in the name of all the lives in this universe. And then a lady as tall as the earth fucking buster beams this Joker. Shimon. And here are the big bads. Time to wrap this up. Oh, he's a funny one. He actually thinks he stands a chance. Do not underestimate him, Tempting. This recklessness oftentimes is a source of strength to the Earthlings. You two are Earthlings too, and I've had up to here with you playing gods. We'll see to it that your arrogance of yours will be, we'll see if that arrogance of yours will still be in one piece after meeting with my drill. I'll even admit you're pretty good if you pull that off. And then they attack Zama, no one gives much of a shit. Okay, so he double damaged and did like that much damage to these two guys. It's pretty rude. Luckily, Haman's really fucking good at dodging things. Haman doesn't say shit, that's bullshit in my opinion. Luck. You are bereft of power, and yet you risk your life to fight us? Pitiful creature. What a shame, huh? If you managed to attain immortality, you could have been a topless forever. I'm still myself, with or without my powers. My fighting spirit's still here. Screw immortality! I don't get dropped by morons who threw so many important things away to get their hands on that. No, Rand doesn't have a barrier. He's just really fucking strong. He turns out 326 defense pretty rowdy. Pretty rowdy rough boy. Pretty rowdy rough boy. As rough boys go, he's a rowdy one. Amata. Strong. Far above anything we fought before. Of course it is! There are 2 envoys inside this Prodicium, dummy! Don't get cocky simply because you defeated Advent. He'd become a shadow of his former self over these past 12,000 years. That thing's being powered by 2 of them. They will fight back with all our element powers together. Armada! You might be 120 million years old, but even that won't break mine and Mikono's love. A mere human belittles our immortality? Shut up! Yeah, whatever you want. Our love will surpass even that. And Apollo says they stink. way worse than any other freaks they've ever fought. And then Tempty's like, oh, you're the reincarnation of the winged dog, alright? But you're completely lacking manners. Naturally, 120 million years ago, we sealed this kind in the void between dimensions. And then Sirius is like, dang it, that's why these guys hate the envoys. And then Toma passed that to my Kage. It's like, let's do it, let's bash these goons' faces in. And then Tempty's like, problem with that plan is you can't pull it off, winged dog. I ain't Pollon, damn it. One of my biggest friends gave me the name Apollo. Let's go, envoys. Terraniola, new one.
俺の翼であい
Big boy. Bigger boy.
穴掘りシモンを敵に回したこと後悔させてやる
Gurren Lagann. No, Cho Tengen Topper. Super heaven piercing. Going on now.
銀河も次元も突破して一気に決めるギガドリルブレイカー
I like the thing that shows all their dead people, all their dead friends, even though Lord Genome's still there and Carmen is back. He's just around. He's there.
Yosh, 行くぞ。
よし。
撃った。
ヘイ
それじゃあ皆さん出番ですぜ。
Yeah, like Carmen just hang out. He never, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have another line. Like, he had those two lines, like, of course I'm here, dummies, but I can only live here, on the big boat. And then he's just gone. No, he never has anything again. No, like, he hasn't been in anything else, and I'm pretty sure he never is in anything else. Like, he just showed, like, they just have, like, 4 lines where he's like, I'm back, baby, I'm real, I'm only here on the boat. And that's it. He's gone. Was this bullshit? Is bullshit that the writer of Gurren Lagann said they gotta do? This child shows a lot of promise. Truly a shame. If he had grown under our guidance, he may have been able to properly trail the path to ascension. You've no right to treat others like pets. My life is my own. Bzz, wrong. We're the envoys, the ones who guide all life in the universe down the proper path. This arrogance of yours is inexcusable. The universe is meant to be brimming with life, and you'd end so many of them. Beings like you don't deserve to exist. The gall. We're tearing your overinflated ego to shreds. This is our last mission. I mean, it would have been really bad, like, if Kitan had come back. Imagine how sad he'd be, like, hey guys, I'm back alive, and Yoko's like, yeah, but so is also the love of my life, dude. Sorry, see ya. I'm gonna switch this dude now. You're
これが
done.
汝の限界だ
So Kitan would just sit there going, oh, yes, it's just me then.
こ
By
の空は
myself.
そこで生きる
Better off
全ての人たちのものだ。俺の体を通して出る力を、みんなの力を貸してくれ。
Alright, well now we know where the dick is on the robot. On the Bradicium, because Camille just pointed it out to us. Wow, I already told you it was pointless.
青は決まえよ
Tempting.
罪深
Calm down.
その名ガンダ
That's a
裁
gun.
きを告げる時が来た
Why would he crash into the eye? He spent years polishing his dick smashing technique.
その名地球人よ
Humans. Running's completely pointless, you know?
ゼータの動きについてこられるものかよ。
He's triple large. He's triple large. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Setsuna. In order to safeguard the universe and to seize our future, I'm ending you two here and now. Ah, you big dummy. Whatever powers you have, you're still no more than any regular human to us. You put too much stock in your abilities, and therein lies your sin. I don't think for a moment that I can defeat you with my innovative powers alone. What else do you have then? I'm a Gundam Meister of Celestial Being, of Zet Blue even. I don't stand here alone, and all of our combined strength will best you and herald a new era for the universe. Did he undress his master angry, overdressed all the time? Probably, you know, both. Probably both because they're all fucking idiots. Bring it on, boys! We'll finally put an end to all this fighting once you're done. You actually think you're gonna win? You're funny! Ignorance is a sin, and sinners will be punished. Such is our duty. How many folks did you kill with that crazy logic of yours? We're not sacrificed, so we don't go around keeping tabs on stuff like that. Oh, alright then, I've had it with you freaks. Human lives ain't your toys. Get ready, you two. You're about to get squashed by everything we and Zambot 3 have. Fucking, we're not sacrificing, we don't keep count of how many people we murder. How many breads have you eaten? These jokers, they're so good. What the? Look at this one! The tiny president of a tiny company thinks he's good enough to be here! Well, since you've been alive for over 100 million years and you're still a kid, you don't get to say anything about me! We are eternal. Our vast power and knowledge is beyond the ken of beings such as you. Pfft, talk about stuck up. This tiny company's tiny president would never hear the end of it if he lost to folks like you. Ugh, annoying brat. He must also be punished. Zip it! Sure, those who do bad things gotta be punished, but what we're doing is trying to live our lives. But you just go and tag that as being bad. Tried and I aren't about to be slapped around by people like you. Howdy, Boris Ballin, how you doing? Okay. Oh, original singularity. It was by the Black Sun's guidance that you've made it this far. Too bad for you, though. We don't need to kill your group to stop the Great Collapse. No need for any singularities. My name isn't Singularity, you know. It's Kei Katsuragi. Your worth lies only in the fact that you're a key to perform a true dimensional repair. Nothing else matters. Your disdain for everybody else is just as annoying as it is appalling. And then monsters like you could never grasp what an amazing good man Master K is. Thank you, Mom. But don't worry about it. I already got people who see me for what I really am, so that's more than enough. However, original singularity, it was by your hand that the multi-dimensional world came to be, a grave sin you must atone for. I don't need a reminder, that's what I'm here for. But before I get to that, I gotta give this tyrant girl and her grandpa what for. Fucking K. These dudes are a bunch of shitheads. Yeah, fuck them. I can't go behind him because of his fucking sun. I hate it. His fucking idea with the sun. Get rid of it. I need to be within 2 squares anyway. There's Roma. Finally! There ain't anywhere for you to run on, boys. This puny human's getting real uppity. You have the audacity to not only sully the Chaos Cosmos with your presence, but S-Terran as well. Suitable punishment must be given. And then Haida, you really think you're gonna make us flinch with threats like those? You've gotten a whole lot stronger ever since we left Earth, you know. Power of the Ascension fusion? Not just that, we beat a bunch of enemies to get at this point. Invaders, space monsters, Vildark, the evil gods, Asakim, Advent. All those battles have made us stronger. Step it up, boys. We're going to be walking all over you and keep on growing. Forever! That's our evolution for you.
Yoma, きついのお見舞いしてやれ。
Shinji. Do you want to destroy the world again? Reflect on what you've done. This time you'd bring ruin not to a single world, but unto the entire universe. That's... If you understand, then lay down your weapons and bow before us. I won't listen to you. What? Admit I don't know what's right or wrong, but one thing I do know is that you're the enemies of all life, and so I'll fight. What a good boy Shinji is. Damn, nice bars, nice. Roger. Megadeus, the Bigs. Those who fled us created these as guardians of their paradise. Nani? And following their battle with us, that a city abandoned both its past and future. I see. Those memories of a fiery landscape were of the Big's battle with you. I didn't expect to find one of my lost recollections in a place like this. He's laughing? Such insolence, even though he stands before us. And then Dorothy, you shouldn't expect Roger to act as others would. He's a free spirit. Indeed, I've always let my heart dictate my life. Now prepare yourselves, envoys. I'll strike you down, not in the name of Paradigm City's past, but the future of every single one of us. So, yeah, it's Big O. Explain for you. The top coat matte spray is like the secret ultimate technique for making Gunpla look really good, because it gives, like, the matte finish makes it, like, gets rid of all shine, 90% of weird swirls and shit. It's nuts. Hamuro. They're the ones who seek to halt mankind's future. They're the true enemies that we have to fight. Tough luck, new type. You may have finally awakened, but you're still failures. We shall bury the lot of you before you advance with your twisted evolution. Such is our duty as the universe's overseers. Our lives and our future aren't yours to toy with. If I actually am a trailblazer for mankind, then I'll fulfill my duty and clear the path to a brighter tomorrow. You dare oppose us with your immature strength? Such is my mission as a new type. Such is the strength that the Gundam has led me to.
ならば私も万が一が貴様を貫く。
Yeah, like, no, you'll be able to get, like, one of any a million stupid bullshit sprays. That will be fine. And here's, Shah. And here's the failure! Someone who couldn't climb up the steps of evolution dares turn his blade at us. I may be a failure as a new type, but there are still things I can do, and that's why I stand here today. Huh? You're not suggesting you're going to try and beat us, are you? Indeed I am, and even if I cannot, I readily sacrifice myself to give the ones at my flank the chance to succeed. I advise you not to underestimate mankind, envoys. We're progressing towards our future at a much faster pace than you imagine. Setsuko. Now that the 8 spheres have been lost with Advent, it is imperative that we seize the remaining ones. And then Tempty, sorrowful maiden, if you'd like, you could lead the new side reel. How dare you? That made you mad? Alright, in your case, I guess it made you sad. And thus your sphere shines bright. Submit to us, Hamariel of the Star. And Setsuko Ohara, member of the Proud Glory Star and of Z3.2. I won't let you spread any more needless sorrow across the universe, and so I'll overcome it and stand against you. Fucking, oh yeah, I guess it made you sad, not mad. Fucking Tempty, you seem to understand the gimmick. All of that bullshit. Hibiki! Hibiki! You've gotten what you came for, so stop fighting us! Your goal was to defeat Advent, no? Now that it is done, fulfill your duty as a reactor and join us. From that moment onwards, you'll be Umbriel the Overriser. I'm Hibiki Tenkawa, and I'm not your property. Ah, the hell with you then? Having refused our invitation will now lay suitable punishment upon you. Ugh, I guess after living for 120 million years, your brains have gotten all sorts of rotten. What? You're the same as everything else in this world, virtually dead. He's right, there's no place for you in this world, and it's high time you realize that. You're a reactor. You dare oppose us? Fool. You're the actual... Yeah, who are the actual fools here, envoys? In your arrogance, you made yourselves unwanted and unneeded by the universe. That attitude of yours is really annoying, Hibiki. Shut your mouth, Tempty. This conversation is over, and so are you. We're ending you envoys and saving our universe. The Tempty's really good. It's like, nah, get fucked then. Piece of shit. Rand. Here you are, Velkiel the Heat. You're a bit stifling, but I think you'll make her a fine toy to replace a Luna Luna. He doesn't belong to you, he's my darling. Hey, this is none of your business. You two ain't got the right to say anything about her, or me, or the Gunleon for that matter. Darling? First time I ever met folks who got on my nerves so much. I reckon we don't need to pull any punches against these guys. You turn your back on your role, Wounded Lion? My role is as a repairman and member of Z3.2. Let's do this thing. What I do is simple. Wreck baddies like you and beat that crummy nature of yours back into shape. And we did that lady because she was the summary of all human knowledge. Banjo! The universe has no need for arrogant rulers. There is no growth for a universe without order. Humanity will bow before my rage. Me too, but I'm joyous, not angry. And that's why I say you're arrogant. You've no right to do as you please with neither the lives nor the evolution of humans. We are the envoys. Such is our responsibility. And anyone who can't get that inside their thick skulls will just drop dead. It is you who will perish, envoys. The sun is with Titan 3 and I, and will eradicate your black sun. Me too, but I'm happy, not mad. I mean, she's got it, alright. That's a fucking deal. Crow boost. Never thought I'd run into huge bastards like these while fighting to pay off my debt. Wow, talk about petty. You're still thinking about money? Call me whatever you want. It's these little dreams and objectives that people live for. And here you are, thinking you just step in and say what goes. I could never let this go without giving you folks what you deserve. I acknowledge your iron will, Zoriel the Unbreakable. Acknowledge? Pfft. Looks like you still don't get the mess you're in. Excuse me? You really shouldn't keep that big shot stick running non-stop. You lost the second you figured you'd come out and take us on in person. Let's go, envoys. After I drop you and that big-ass stone thing into the ground, I'll be bringing the hammer down on your dear black sun. Crow's really fucking good. Alright. Koji Kabuto. The likes of humans were never meant to attain the power of the God of Light. It's one of those pearls before swine things, see? Mazinger's the hope my grandpa left to me. And now that I've joined with him, I'll turn the photon power into the power of hope. This man, due to the Ascension fusion, he's touching upon the quintessence of the power of light. You better be ready, envoys. My body's surging with a whole lot of new power. We'll destroy evil and bring hope to our future. That's what the Mazinger and I are fighting for. Kiriko. Abnormal survivor, your very life is a miracle of the universe. But we envoys have also transcended causality. Your abilities won't work with us. I will not die. Didn't I just tell you that your abilities won't work? I will live on, after I've destroyed you. This man. I do not bend my knee, not even to God's envoys. Kiriko's really good. Not taking any of that shit at all. He's like, nah, fuck ya. Very nice, very nice. You get him, boss. You fucking get him.
新たな世界に汚物は不要だ。
Oh, well, get the fuck out of it. Straight down? It's straight down or right, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Out of here, what are you doing? Done Aura, we've done Rand. Done Shah. Need to do Banaji, need to do Akagi. Kage. Look over there, Doctrine! We got some salarymen over here! The phrase not knowing one's place suits these more than any other beings in the universe. Holy shit, ruthless. And what's wrong with the salarymen fighting? It's stupid! Your job would be so much easier if you would focus in on making money. But you've allowed yourself to be ensnared by the circumstances around you, and now you so brazenly stand before us. Fools. Can't really deny that things got out of hand, but I'd rather not think that that's all that's happened. At the very least, we're fighting you right now of our own free will. Ibuki, Hayama! Give these self-styled overlords some of the usual, Akagi. Yeah, make it a good one. Alright, open up those ears and listen then, boys. We'll never be defeated by you. Salarymen can protect peace too. Fucking these jokers.
リーダーのアシスト役をターバンのスフィアの力で
なぜ自ら悲劇を招く悲しみの乙女
Why do you resist, sorrowful maiden?
それが神様のすることかよ
I don't care if you are some big god, fuck you! Yeah, Toya!
青山ジャンプだフルパワー
Hayama, full power to the jump.
これが地球のサラリーマンと呼ばれる者の力か
This is the power of Earthling salarymen? Fucking Doctrine. Fucking idiot. Straight up, just fucking idiot. Banaji. Wow, you managed to awaken thanks to that Gundam's power. A shining example of the sin born of the civilization of fire. You're talking about the time the unicorn drew out my powers? But you chose not to forsake your fleshy body. That's as far as humans can go, I guess. Had you transcended the material at that time, you would have been capable of treading the path to ascension. I don't regret any of the choices I made. I still have something to do with this body of mine. And that is fulfilling my promise to Audrey. That means defeating you and returning to Earth. I'll bring all my potential to bear, and with that strength, I'll have a better future for all of us. Or, Banaji, will you not do that? Because you're garbage. Nay, that's my feeling on it. My feeling is that dude's fucking trash. Go fire! You are the root of all conflict across the universe, and now I'll cut you down. With that power of love you're so proud of? Sorry, but it ain't gonna work. We've abandoned the naive emotional pattern over 120 million years ago. And that'll be your downfall. Nandata? What? By forsaken love, you've parted with the fundamental truth of the universe, and that's why you've been corrupted into beings capable of killing others without a shred of guilt. We're corrupt? Insolence. Humanity's evolution stands in its infancy, and one of you dares criticize who we are? I'll say it as many times as needed. Beings like you, forgotten about love, have no place in this universe. And so, I'll bear the oath I swore with my brother and fight you with Godmars. I've been waiting for this. The successor of the blood of beasts. Well, at the end of the day, that's only the first step to evolution. She thinks she's a match for higher life forms like us. She's in for a big wake-up call. And then, Kura, looks like they don't know what happened to the other folks who counted their chickens before they hatched. We beat those baddies one after the other. That's how we got here. None can stop rather, humanity's boiling blood. That's right, not even fate or God's own envoys. What's this? The blood of beasts. That which we forgot eons ago. And it's that boiling blood that's gonna burn you to cinders. Let's go, envoys. Yatte yaru-jan! Let's do it.
Che, 地味な役回り。お前。
Simon talk to this Joker yet? I'm pretty sure he did, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, Shinji. It's just Noriko left now, right? Everybody else has spoken to the guy? Yeah, it's just Noriko, I guess. Boss, you worked really hard at this guy, so... How about him, buddy? We just need to take them out and this will all be over. Go, Noriko. We'll lay our very souls into this. Fools. Even if you did best us, you'll simply be engulfed by the power of death and vanish along with the rest of the universe. In other words, you'd personally destroy not only everyone that's near you, but everything else as well. Is that all you have to say? What? We're not about to lend our ears to your hogwash. We do what we think is right, and if you're getting in the way, we'll kick you right out of here. Zero has a good one. Yeah, they're like, oh, he's the successor of that civilization. He's like, oh, I guess you know about the gates. And like, of course, we know about everything. And he goes, then what am I thinking right now? And Timothy goes, that's easy. You're trying to cook up some plan to gain the upper hand. He's like, no way. I'm thinking about how we've already won. He's like, you foolish race, you don't know shit. And he's like, these guys underestimate us. Therein lies our fury. Like, Zero just goes full of shit and goes, I already know how we're gonna beat you. Ha 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 ha.
お姉様、あれを使うわ。ええ、よくってよ。
Yeah, Polly says they stink. Lado is like, I'm human! And like, oh, he's been corrupted by the stimuli of a permitted life. He sucks.
稲妻。
Shin yells about how it's their fault the war exists and we're gonna beat him up. Kira says they let power guide their growth. And like, how dare you talk to us? Lauren says, why don't you use your might for the prosperity of the universe? Like, you don't get to tell us, like, yeah, you don't get to talk like what we did was wrong. He's like, I refuse to accept this is your duty. Garrett says that they're not their everyday baddies. And then Tempter's like, looks like you have a small idea of how much trouble you're in. Doctor says, but you brand us as bad, simply based on our opposition to you, which showcases your foolishness. And Garrett is like, yeah, whatever, fuck you. He just doesn't give a shit. Heroes is also really good. Target locked, envoys. Are you for real? You don't fear us even one little bit? Are you such a base life form that you do not know terror? Is that what you gotta say? What? I'm not here to chat with you. Cheeky little, shut up. How dare you? I'll kill the lot of you. Like, Hero just goes, nah, you guys are full of shit. You guys are just shit and bad, I'm gonna murder you. And then I think the only one left other than that is Alto, right? Oh, and Sasuke. Sasuke says that tyrants always fall, such is the way things are. She's like, who do you think made that so? We're the envoys, we made up that rule. And then Tem calls him a cheeky dummy, and he's like, you're angry? Good. I'm here to make my enemies happy. And then, brace yourselves, I'm about to fill this trashed up earth with equal parts of your screams and bits of this piece of crap you're riding. And then Doctrine says that will, because you don't get to object, I'm running this show. And, Alto talks about his wings, and they're like, yeah, of course, they're lesser life forms, of course they still have emotions. Idiots, garbage, pure trash. And Shororo talks about how his Tetsujin is his good friend and he's one with him and they're brilliant. Yep, no, that's everything. but we beat it up, and Doctrine's like, impossible, how could this be? And Tempty's like, but Doctrine, the Prodicium's meant to be invincible. And Doctrine says that losing it here will take out the only means of stopping the greater collapse. And then... oh, no, here's like, oh, don't worry, we figured something out. What are you talking about? And they're like, hey, we figured it out. What's that? You guys are the real Baals! It's you guys! I'm like, what do you mean? How can we be the Baals? And they're like, you're the one who's destroying living things in just the way that the power that seeks obliteration is supposed to, according to your own propaganda. Like, you're the bad dudes. And they say how the more lives that these guys steal, the more power that seeks obliteration grows. And with the space monsters gone, there's only one negative force left. And then Tempty's like, wait, I mean, Tempty, are we the ones causing the greater... are they right? Are we the bad guys? And just Doctrine what to do. And he says, silence, silence! He's like, yeah, what are we gonna do, Doctrine? And he just says, no, we are inerrant. And he's like, now, let's take us and the Black Sun to safety. And he says that the Black Sun is the ultimate singularity and the key to repairing all space-time. And K's like, yeah, I figured it out, got it. And then AG says that the space-time concussion bomb, which, you know, one of the Edels designed, must have contacted S-Terran when it detonated, and due to the connectedness of this world, the shockwave was able to spread everywhere. And then Crow says that Vildark must have known, and that's why he was researching singularities. And then Doctrine and Tempty like, alright, they're like, no, we need to defend our bullshit from these jokers. And then Zero launches. Oh yeah, Zero's final thing when he attacks them is like, I will give my life for this. He's like, alright, here we go, envoys. What the heck are you doing, Zero? And he's like, peep this. And Lelouch says that the Zet crystals have shown him the Servitor's weakness. And he says, Lelouch v Britannia commands you. Doctrine of anger, Tempty of joy. Obey my commands. He's just gonna straight up gay as fucking god as that dude. This power, it's... And then Doctor's like, ugh! The power of perfection. Humanity have reached even such a small piece, but... And then... Tempty is like, nah, psych! You didn't think that would work on us, right? And he's like, really? He says his beloved sister once broke a Gaius of her own force of will. If the power of memories can make a Gaius weaker, it should also be possible to make it stronger. And he's prepared to lay down his life on this one. And he's like, I've been ready to die since, like, that plan when I killed myself. And he says that's something that the Servitors, being immortal, can't grasp. And yeah, and he says, yeah, he says something that the Undying Servitors probably can't grasp, which is that weak spot. They just don't fathom how heavy and powerful life is. And by gaining eternity, the Servitors lost sight of the meaning in that momentary flash of light that is immortal life. And this is going to be Lelouch's final Gaius. And he will see it done. And so I command you. Yeah, I've got a bunch of translations, and this is. He really did it. We did it. He's gonna die, but he's gonna do the thing, and he's like, hold up, Zero, blammo. This is. And then Advent is like, all right, Jokers, come on, back within the Black Sun. Doctrine Tempty to me. It's like, yes, Advent, you've come back. Now we can stop the greater collapse. He's like, not quite, Doctrine, not quite. And Advent says that now the universe must be reborn, and he will grant them a chance to watch for all eternity within him. And now Doctrine Tempty like, oh shit, you lied when you said that the humans could sacrifice. Actually, it was you. And he's like, yes, it was me. And he says that during his exile, And he says, which was a great sin on Doctrine's part, by the way, he realised that the envoys themselves were unequal to the task of managing the multiverse, so he came back to test whether they were worthy to be peers of his going forward. And the results are plain to see and unfortunate. And then Tempty's like, no, don't come any closer, don't come any closer. And he's like, you should just join me, so I can produce the new Supreme God. And then Tempty says, but you've only got 8 spheres, what about the missing 4? And he says, ah yes, the Envoy's great failure. Advent says that he spent 12 millennia working on ways around that problem, and he arrived at an interesting solution, using the souls of the other Envoys to replace the spheres. And then add Asukim, and that's 4. But for that, the other Envoy's powers must be temporarily weakened, and that is why he has made us strong enough to beat them, so we can beat them up so they're weak and he can absorb them. And now he's going to be the new Supreme God. It's like, no, Advent. And he does his soul absorption, and Tim's like, no! And also, like when they were doing that, when Advent said that his exile was a great sin by Doctrine, Tempty was like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that, don't kill me, and he does, obviously. But now, this is, oh jeez, he just did, this guy, this shithead, he just did the thing with Doctrine and Tempty too. Now he's got 4 immortal envoys all within him, oh jeez. And he's like, yep, finally, he can be the new Supreme God and save the reborn universe. And he says that he's about to be the only thing left in this universe. And with the Helios, the Prudentium, 8 spheres and 4 eternal souls, let the heaven prison, the heaven hell be broken, and a new universe begun. Humanity's Baal, it's all over. It's just going to be Advent, all alone. And here he is, look, he's even got a little crown on his head now. He's a wild boy. Yep, and with the Black Sun, the Helios, the Prudentium, and all the spheres, all this bullshit, he's ready to go. Wing! It's like, oh geez, this is no good. Advent! It's free, we got the scrap. 3 days to go till everything's over. But, I mean, seems pretty cut and dry that dude won.